2018'den beri Gucci Osteria'da Massimo Bottura'nın eş yönetici şefi olarak Karime López, modern tekniklerle yerel İtalyan ürünlerini kullanarak benzersiz İtalyan yemekleri yaratıyor. Gucci Osteria'ya Michelin yıldızı kazandıran ilk Meksikalı şef kendisi. López'le sahneye gelecek olan bir diğer isimse Gucci Osteria Florence'ın eş yöneticisi, şefi Takahiko Taka diyorlar. Takahiko Kondo 17 yıl boyunca Massimo Bottura'nın 3 Michelin yıldızlı Osteria Francescana'da çalıştı ve 2022 yılından beri de Karime López'le birlikte çalışıyor. Evet, Taka ve Karime López sahneye davet ediyorum kendilerini ve Davide Bertellini de moderatörlüklerini yapmak üzere sahneye geliyor.
Hello. Thanks.
Thanks to you.
Hello,
Grazie.
everybody. Thank you.
Hi. Happy to have you here.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. I'm Davide. I'm an Italian journalist, food writer. My first time in Gastromasa. Thank you so much for being here. Karime and Taka, welcome. Is it your first time? Is it?
Yeah, it's my first time. Can I hear? Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, it's my first time here in Istanbul. Also, I think. Yeah.
Welcome. And before going in the kitchen, let's talk a bit about Gucci Osteria by Massimo Bottura, this amazing project, amazing restaurant in the heart of Florence. And let's talk a bit about it. And then we move to our main topics, that's migrants, and we talk about it a little bit.
Perfect.
Please.
Thank you, Davide. So thank you so much for being here listening to us. And we're going to talk about a little bit of the restaurant, but also an essential thing for us, Taka, my husband and co-chef in the restaurant. Also Matteo, that is helping us today, cooking a little bit. So as a Japanese and a Mexican that works in Italy, the word migrant is so important. Florence has been a place that has welcomed a lot of cultures, a lot of ideas, and that is why it became this special city full of art and full of history. So what we want to bring in this city, in Florence, is to continue this Renaissance. This is the Renaissance city. And with all the respect that we have for the Italian culture, Italy has a super well-known gastronomy and a super respected gastronomy. And we look it like that, with respect, and we also learn each day about that gastronomy. But also, we don't have on top of us this nostalgic thing about the Italian culture. So we joke a lot about that. And the first dish that we're going to present you is about that, because at the end of the 1900s and the beginning of the 1900s, if you know, a lot of Italians migrate to the United States. And at that moment, not even in Italy they were speaking Italian. It was a lot of dialects. And the gastronomic culture of Italy was created with these migrants that came with all this money, with all these thoughts about what's the missing of their culture. So if you can imagine that in the 1851-61, Italy was created as a nation, we can tell that it's a very new culture and nation. So we joke a lot about that, a lot about the pasta, because also in that period, the pasta was not even a statement for Italy. It was just in Sicily and in Napoli that the dried pasta was well known. And the fresh pasta was done like in the rest of the country, but just for special things. Not nowadays that, you eat pasta every day, and we know Italians about that. Yeah. So about this purity and about this history about the pasta in Italy, we created this dish that it's called non dire cassate, because we want to tell that it's an important thing for us, as the Italian tradition is new for us. So we want to also create a dish that remembers you the flavors of Italy in a different way.
Yes, of course.
You can taste Italy, but in a different texture, and you will see.
Yeah.
So the base of the cooking of the pasta also it's different.
Yeah.
You know, we use dried pasta.
Okay.
And we cook it, we soak it for 30 minutes in a dashi that is done with the crust of the Parmigiano and a little bit of kombu. Because also our essence as Mexicans, as a Mexican and a Japanese, we will always take like the techniques. We have different dishes that I know you know, Davide, in the restaurant, that we can call it that they are Florentine because we use the Florentine products or the Italian products. But at the end, what migrates here is the idea and the technique.
Of course.
So we soak the pasta on this dashi like 30 minutes, and then we finish it cooking on the same dashi. Then we put a pesto of pistachio, on top pistachio. But why we decided to do this dish? Because in Italy there's this dessert that is super famous, that it's
very
called,
famous. Yeah.
It's la casata siciliana.
Yes, of course.
It's super sweet, it's traditional, and if you go to that part of the country, you will see everywhere a casata.
Of course.
But so we did pasta casata playing with these
Same
words.
ingredients?
Yes, so
in
it's
a different way.
pistachio, the almonds from Noto, and the candied fruit. In this case, the candied fruit will be bergamot.
Wow.
We
Ricotta?
marinate with this salted ricotta with lapsang souchong, and then we grate it on top. And if you can see, the casata and the dish
Looks
look
the same.
similar, are the same ingredients. So it's just the nostalgic thing that we don't have because it's new for us.
Yeah.
But you can taste in a savory way a casata. So this is the
Amazing.
first dish that we present here.
Yes, of course.
And
let's move.
another part of that we talk a lot about in the restaurant is the migration brings you a lot of things to enrich your life, to enrich your soul, to make grow your education as a person. You evolve different as a person when you migrate, but also it brings a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, I remember always Mexico, and I want to eat tacos everywhere, but I can't. And also that happens to Taka.
Yeah.
So he wanted to remember this taste of the Wagyu and also this taste of the meat melting in your mouth.
Yeah, the texture.
Yeah,
of
the texture.
Of the Wagyu.
But in Florence, the meat is too lean. The chianina, the Toscana chianina, it's too lean. So he prepared this, the belly of the tuna, mixed with the chianina, so it can melt in your mouth. And we did this exercise in the restaurant to ask everyone what was happiness to our team.
When I ask to you, what is happiness for you?
Very important for me. It's happiness.
Is working, Taka, please?
Hello. Can I see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, just want to say it's happiness for me and my wife Karime. So this is.
Oh, wow. Come on. Let's make some noise
Also
for
food,
Taka.
but Karime is like
Wow.
Okay, let's
So-
stop being cheesy.
Okay.
And let's continue. So we did this exercise in the restaurant to see what was happiness to our team. Because you can speak about happiness immediately. Like for me, now I'm hungry, my happiness will be like eating something delicious. But in a long-term way, what is happiness to us? And I don't think this is a question that we ask a lot So we did this exercise, and mostly of the answers were like the happiness drive us to our family, drive us to a memory, drive us to the people that is close to us. So I don't know if you already have the cards, but they will give you a cards that we serve this dish with a phrase that is what is happening to you. And
They're coming.
I invite you to think about that and think one thing that makes you happy, but really happy, and in a long term. But I'm sure it's something close to you or something that you don't count it every day. And so we did this dish mixing all this nostalgia of the flavors of Japan. We put this perfume that we did. I don't know if you know, but in Florence, they are very famous perfume shops, and that you can also mix the scents that you like most. And we did this scent with the Bizarri Pharmacy, that if you smell it, it smells like a little bit of old, like maybe grandmother or mother. So this whole dish brings you and helps you to realize what makes you happy. Maybe eating delicious, sharing this bite with someone, and also with this drink I wanted to try. Because with this University of Florence, we were studying several ingredients that can activate the serotonin, with this white tea, peach, mango. So you can have some bites, and we want all our customers, our clients, our friends, to share with us what is happening to them. So this is the last dish, and it's called Yellow is Bello, because in Japan, the yellow color is related to happiness.
But Italy is yellow is jealousy, right?
Yeah, it's jealous, you know.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
And so here we have the smell, the color, the taste, and how you feel it. Because in Japan and in Mexico, we love to eat with the hands. And I think it's a very important thing to be connected on the table, to share differently the food, and to share differently how you feel that food or that thing that you're sharing, even a glass of wine.
Of course.
That's why we do the toast, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because it does a vibration.
It's a dopamine.
It's dopamine.
Exactly. And there is this phrase that I really like from this Italian philosopher, that he wrote a lot about food, that it says, "The search of your own roots always ends with the discovery of other within ourselves." And I think that that's a thing that happens a lot of the people that we migrate for a long period, like in our case, or for a short period. You learn a lot, and then you evolve as a person. And that's what we want to share, that the kitchen has no boundaries. They are always connected. And the boundaries are the things that block us in so many ways. So we must be open to that, to evolve as a person and as a professional. So I go to the video so you can understand a little bit more what we do in Florence. And thank you so much. We hope you can go to see us in Florence. Thank you, Davide.
Thank you, Davide.
Matteo.
Thank you.
Matteo.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much for everything.
L'essenza di dove sei nato è sempre dentro di te. È parte di come sei cresciuto, cosa hai visto, cosa ti hanno insegnato, però devi essere aperto un po' di cuore, no? Ma con il tempo ti formi un carattere.
Io sono uscito da casa a 20 anni da Giappone
Se non mettiamo comunque amore a anima, cucina diventa industria. Comincia a viaggiare tutto il mondo e conoscere un po' cucina del mondo.
Viaggiando arricchiamo il nostro palato, la nostra cultura. Abbiamo preso di ogni posto che siamo vissuti. Abbiamo chiamato casa anche diversi posti.
Cultura messicana e cultura giapponese sembra che è molto diverso, non è così.
Sono due culture con una storia gastronomica super forte.
Si incontrano, si scontrano e poi uniscono e creano un'altra cultura.
La tradizione italiana è nuova per noi. Firenze è una città che ha sempre accolto diverse culture, no? È la città del Rinascimento, ma è un continuo rinascimento ancora, perché ancora accoglie tanta gente, tante culture, tante idee. Pero yo pensé que tenían congeladas, ¿no? Para las pruebas.
No, ya probé, pero no estaba rico de viejito.
Ah, ok. Puede ser como tú quieras. Decides tú. Como la tostada que se puede comer así, nadie la come así, pero si eres mexicano la comes así. Si no, como el canolo que lo puedes comer como tú quieras. Io prendo ispirazione un po' di tutto quello che vedo in città, anche fuori, dei nostri viaggi, delle nostre memorie anche di infanzia. E soprattutto imparare della nostra squadra, delle cose che ci raccontano, forma parte di quello che facciamo nel ristorante. Noi facciamo tutto insieme, come una famiglia. Mangiamo insieme, viaggiamo insieme, quindi riesci a conoscere la tua squadra molto bene. Quando entro in cucina mi dimentico di tutto. Te devi entrare con uno spirito positivo perché devi portare avanti una squadra intera.
Una chianina, un canolo matto.
Il nostro menù si chiama Nuove Memorie perché creiamo queste nuove memorie con degli ingredienti italiani in un altro contesto. È questo che si fa con Gucci Osteria, no? Vediamo questa tradizione italiana senza la nostalgia perché non abbiamo paura di cambiarla.
Viviamo pieno di soddisfazione tutti i giorni, noi facciamo il nostro divertimento.
Okay. And so, Karime, what is happiness to you?
For me, happiness, it's my family, and to share nice moments with them, and also eating nice.
Okay.
I love to
Together.
eat, so.
Together.
And for you, Davide, what's
For
happening?
me, it's sharing good food with my family. That could be a good way.
It's related
It's
always.
very Italian, right?
Yeah, and then to be here today with you. So
E
that's
Taka, per te?
It's my happiness. I told you it's like my wife
E la famiglia.
è la famiglia.
and the food. That's
In the
all.
food. Okay.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
Thank
for
you.
coming. Thank you,
Thank you
coming.
so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gokman, and thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Gokman.
Thank you, Davide. Grazie.
And we thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Little souvenir from today,
Thank you.
from
Very
Istanbul.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Taka.
Taka, it's
Taka.
okay.
Taka. Taka.
Thank you.
Grazie mille.
so much.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.